Greetings and welcome back to the Hyperdash podcast, where we discuss video games and we tell stories and we hang out. Today we got Mantra, that's me.
I'm Zercy.
Drew.
Captain Drew.
Captain Drew.
And for the table today, I've brought a would you rather question, all right? Now, it goes like this. They're like, near-death experiences, right? So your next near-death experience, you will know, would you rather know the exact date or the exact cause? And you can do something to change it, right? So this near-death thing is like, you will die if you don't do anything about it. So would you rather know the exact date or the exact cause? Wait, actually, this is kind of an easy question, but yeah, you can answer.
I honestly don't want to know either.
Really?
No, but if you had to choose,
Yeah, if you had to choose.
If I had to choose, you said I can't prevent it?
You can. This is a preventable thing if you pay attention. Like if you knew, like if you chose a date and on that day you're gonna like 5 years from now you're gonna get hit by a car. If you look both ways before you cross the street and shit, then you can avoid it. So basically you know the exact day and the exact cause that you will die, but if you avoid it, then you can live, basically.
Right. Probably cause.
Interesting.
I feel like knowing the date would just make you irrationally very afraid of everything, and if you just know oh, I'm gonna die from choking, I can just be well, just be careful or something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, if you didn't know it was choking, then every time you eat food, you're gonna be like, oh my god, am I about to die? You know?
Exactly.
Same with like if you know you're gonna die by a car accident, you just never gonna drive again or never get in a car again.
Your head is gonna be on a swivel 24/7, right?
Exactly.
Whereas if you know the exact day, then all you have to do is just be hyper vigilant for 24 hours, or you can just stay in.
Yeah, but then
and
you just
not
have
do anything.
a fucking Majora's Mask, the moon's gonna land in 3 days. You got this timer, and that would just make me irrationally anxious.
I mean, having a countdown is kind of anxiety inducing.
Right. And I think if I had a thing that's dude, but imagine if you're the thing where it's you're gonna die from you're gonna die from falling off fucking Uluru or something. It's yeah, just don't go to Uluru.
What the hell is Uluru?
Depending on how specific it is, you can just avoid it though.
A village in India?
Exactly.
Wait, where the hell is it?
No, not that.
Wait, what is Uluru?
It's the oh, is my mic louder? Oh yeah, it is low key. Okay, I fixed my mic.
God. Okay, we'll fix it in post. Because I was
I looked at my Audacity and I'm just the whole time I'm just peeking. Sorry. It's a natural wonder in Australia.
Oh. Uluru.
It's just this giant. It's Uluru.
Oh. That's just a big fucking mountain.
Exactly. It's I'm gonna die from falling off a big fucking rock. Just don't go on a big fucking rock.
Dude, this is crazy. What the hell? It's just a big rock in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Civilization really teaches you a lot about the.
True.
What has been going on in your lives?
Not much. I've low-key just been living my day-to-day, and then.
Very nice.
Drew, we're just going around the table, bro. It's show and tell time.
In the past week, exams. Lots of exams. Exams, work. That's literally been it for the past week. Exams and work. Yeah.
Me personally, I won't expose my private life. I listen, I had hints, I had concepts of things in the works. Very, 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 very incredible things that are happening in my life. Let me tell you right now, okay? Okay. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. Someone yap. Guys, this might be the most organized podcast of all time.
Yeah, I don't know what you expected to happen. We literally we're just playing Overwatch, and he's like, I really want to do the podcast.
Okay, but
And, like,
we've
so
already
just
been
started
like
talking.
mega
We
late
haven't-
with it, and I don't want to like, hey guys,
Well, yeah, then just like put it back a week.
no,
and then,
I have like goals and shit. It's just like
I understand it. I understand it.
it's like if you miss the gym, you have a very strong compulsion to make up for it, you know?
Yeah,
Even if it hurts like hell.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You're picking up what I'm putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Wow.
Let's talk about Trader Joe's again. No, I'm kidding.
we're not talking about Trader Joe's,
Not
bro.
again.
That's
Trader Joe's.
that's not happening.
What do y'all go to Trader Joe's ever?
Not
No,
really.
I mean, I don't really anymore. Do you just like go to Trader Joe's like every day? Is it always on
On the brain?
the noggin?
No, I haven't gone in a while actually.
Sure.
Sure. I made a steak. Mark, I made a steak.
A steak. We can bees.
We can do do's. We can be bees. Mark, this is good
Okay.
news.
Was there any like? What was the topic again?
Oh, you want to get into the meat and potatoes that quickly? Damn, we didn't even have any quick bits. That's fine. Okay, so the topic today is money. Money, money,
Okay.
money. Here comes the
Money.
money. But okay, bro, I'm so NA. I'm so NA. All right, so just a little bit of backstory. I was purchasing some picture frames from Walmart because I wanted to get some photos framed, which involves getting Bogos minted.
Bogo's Bented?
Glorp.
Uh-huh.
And
Zorp.
ZB Zorkle. ZB Bogos minted.
Photos printed.
Photos printed.
Zorp.
Wow.
Glorp is such like a good like that's such a good modern thing. Anyways,
I love
so
Glorp,
I was
bro.
I was buying some picture frames because I had some photos printed. I wanted to get them framed, and I just got literally like the cheapest ones at Walmart, and I just had this moment of clarity when I took that shit home, and I was like, dude, I've just bought a piece of shit. Like, I have just contributed to mindless consumerism. And, like, this shit is gonna end up in a landfill one day. And it, like, serves zero purpose. It is oxygen or some shit. I don't know what speed. Or not speed. Flight said. Nope, that wasn't even flight. I forgot. I don't know what this
Low tier god.
Yeah, low tier god. And I just thought to myself, like, I'm buying a piece of shit. Like, it's gonna end up in a landfill one day, and I've just like bought a fucking piece of shit, and I'm like a fucking chud. And
True.
And then
Chudley Adams.
it's just a lot of everything in our society right now is just mindless consumerism. It's like, oh, dude, we have a fucking like you're gonna buy like a t-shirt, and then you wash it a couple times, and then it's just gonna be useless. It's just gonna fall apart. Like, you're not gonna be able to wear it anymore. You're gonna buy, like, everything that you buy, the quality is just getting lower and lower. Like, they used to make washing machines that dead ass, they just didn't ever break down. And if they did, you would just repair them and they would be good as new. And they would last like there's washing machines from the fucking 80s that still work because they actually built shit to last. But now you have your Samsung, your dumbass like Samsung washer, but hey, it's worth it because it sings you a song. Like, okay, I guess, but that irks me. First of all, that irks me. But more importantly, I thought about money in society. First of all, what do y'all think about the current state of how we produce goods and services in the United States of America?
Going more
I mean,
in
what
depth
do you
on that
think
question,
about
please.
consumerism? We're going into like, you could play this podcast in classes. We usually talk about like dumb video game shit, but we're getting deep into it.
Yeah, because that makes a lot of sense. They should put us on. Are you saying they should teach what we're talking about?
I mean, in high school, I was actually like quite a good student, if I do say so myself. And all I'll say is that I don't know, something.
Ziggy Zooble.
ZB Zorpal. No, we had like a class where we read dystopias in my English class, and I really liked it. It was shit like Brave New World. That had the exact same problem. It was like mindless consumer. But I mean, like when y'all buy shit, do you not just like kind of yearn for it to either be repairable or for it to be like actually made with some semblance of quality?
I mean, yeah. I don't, like I won't say no. He's saying that the like overall quality of goods has just really gone down in that it's just like
100%.
Not a lot of the times the way they get you to spend your money is either replacing it or going to the store to get a like specific part that they're like, oh, you can't replace it yourself. You have to go to the Apple store to get us to replace your thing for you.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I think that's what.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that's definitely been a thing that's been around for quite some time now, though. I mean, granted, yeah, it's gotten worse. But that's always been a thing.
I don't think so.
I think the common example of that is... Okay. Well, the reason I say that is the common example of that is the Apple phone. People have always said that, you know, your battery dies on your phone, and the only way to replace that is, you know, get a new phone, which kind of brings Apple in and come because people are kind of forced every couple of years to replace their phone, or every couple of years. But if you're really making it last, every 5, maybe 6 years at the most before you like have to replace your phone because it dies so fast or because it's an older model. There's no way to upgrade your phone beyond the iOS that's in
the problem software. That I have too is that reviewers like MKBHD will talk about the battery life of a phone, but that optimal battery life, you'll be like, you can watch, like, this battery lasted me all day. I watched a movie on it. I texted friends all day on it, blah, blah, blah. And that's like, that'll last a good, like, maybe month before it just, like, genuinely, I think from me getting a brand new phone with a brand new battery to the point where it doesn't last me a whole day takes, like, less than 6 months. I don't know about you all. And that...
I could probably get behind that. Probably for like a
yeah.
It'd probably
although
say about a year.
I like try to limit how much I buy new phones. You know, once again, you try to make it last because that shit's expensive.
How long do you normally go between phones? Like before buying it.
Samsungs, I gotta say, are built to last. I think the last time that I had to replace that was... It lasted like maybe 5 years, maybe even slightly more than that. Like it was a lot of time. But for the first time actually, and this was less than a year ago, I actually cracked the screen. I had never at this point.
Dang.
No, I remember. There's one time that this kid was handing me my iPad and he dropped it, and that shit just fucking exploded. I have never seen like a more violent undoing. Like that was insane. That was insane. For the people who aren't aware of the inside joke, my boy Captain Drew actually made a he was sponsored by, was it Glorious?
Oh,
the people that make the mice. And
a long time ago, yeah.
Like so much for that, bro. I haven't gotten a sponsorship yet, and I'm like so rich and famous.
True.
That was a long time ago though, and it wasn't a full sponsor in terms of, hey, we're paying you this to advertise for us. It was.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking.
Yeah, it was directly for Glorious. Yeah.
Still though, you can still say you were sponsored. People who don't know the industry secrets will believe you. True. Probably. But more importantly, the question on my mind as I was driving in the car one day was, do we think, here, let me pull up the exact word. First of all, is money necessary? And would every civilization develop money? Okay, so let me flesh out the question a little bit, right? I was just thinking, given any civilization, right? If you, I am sorry, but I am like agnostic, and I'm just gonna go by evolution here. If we like, and I'm gonna assume there's like extraterrestrial life or some shit, okay? Is it inevitable that every single advanced society is going to develop some kind of currency in exchange for goods or services? Or do you think that it just so happened that humans developed a currency system and other aliens don't do that? Or we can just say like a civilization in general.
Ziggy Zooble. I would say, I mean, probably. Like, I don't see why not.
Tell me more.
Well, I mean, when someone has something that you have something when someone has something that you want, well, you got to do something to get it. You can't just give it away for free. Like, there's always going to be some sort of barter or trade that will lead to the invention of most likely money.
Trading and bartering in this case is like the precursor for, it's the precursor for like developing some kind of currencies in your case.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I can dig that. Drew?
Wait. Branch off of that again? Explain that one more time? No. I'm still comprehending what you were saying. Branch off of that one more time. Like, explain that one more time.
Is it... Okay. So given any society, right? And we're looking at it over time. Is it inevitable? Like, is it basically guaranteed that every society will develop some kind of currency system, or they don't?
I feel like not necessarily, and it depends on the society.
I agree, but tell me more.
Well,
for a mass population like humans to function, yes, currency is needed. But for a society of, technically you could say a society of ants doesn't need currency, you know? They're a society.
Yeah, but
they don't
like
need currency to function.
Humans all developed currency independently from each other. So like they all came to the same conclusion and created currency.
Okay, well, I guess the caveat to the question is like a sufficiently advanced society, you know, will like ones that have developed a complex language, I guess, or you know, something like that.
I feel like it's still the same, no?
Let me throw something out there. Okay. Do you think that in a post-scarcity environment that we will still have the exchange? Like, is this completely necessary, even in a post-scarcity society?
What do you mean post-scarcity?
It means that literally everyone can have anything that they want. Like, we have no food issues, no housing issues, no energy issues. No one is missing anything. Like, there is so much. Like, we as an entire planet, or like we've taken over Mars and we started mining Mars rocks for shit, right? We are just producing so much shit that no single resource is ever scarce. We have more than enough energy for everyone, more than enough food, more than enough RAM, more than enough oil, like every single thing you could ever possibly want. We see, like, just do not, like, we have so much to do. We have so much stuff we don't even know what to do with it, like post scarcity.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's a different question.
But the question is like, hey, if it's a sufficiently advanced society, okay, I guess I can rephrase the question. Do we think that do we think that over the progression of a species, assuming that we don't die, right? We go from hunter-gatherers to what we are now, like big technology, right? And assuming we don't like blow ourselves up with nukes, do we think that a transition to a post-scarcity society will just 100% of the time make currency useless?
Well, I mean, no, because like you're saying, I feel like the idea that people could have everything that they want is kind of not possible. Because there's always going to be, well, if you always, what you get stuff that you want, and then you're like, well, I want more. And so like, are you saying there is infinite production?
Like, yeah, basically the technology is so advanced, it's basically infinite production. But give an example of like like, are there gonna be greedy motherfuckers that just like fucking hoard food or some shit? Or like, give me an example of like, give me an example of what you're talking about.
What are you? I'm saying like
what product or service could someone want that could be so large that it would strain our system?
Well, it's just like that if everyone decides that they want more, because like it's not, I'm trying to think, but like, I mean, in your hypothetical, literally nothing matters anymore. Like,
basically, I mean, humans are, I mean, that would be a very interesting life to live, because you don't have to work anymore. Like, you can literally, your entire life is just pleasure. So what does pleasure even
like
mean
just,
anymore? Like,
you
what
just
do you
get the
do
fucking
all day?
robot to jerk you off all day. Like I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Yo. Bro.
Yeah, what's up?
Guys, I have an issue. My microphone has been on the wrong setting this entire time, and it's been really quiet. So
as long as it picks up
okay,
like something,
okay,
it's fine. Okay. Are you on the right setting now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it picking up what you're putting down?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Well, I mean, in your hypothetical, basically nothing matters. So like, I guess like currency also wouldn't matter, but like, I don't know. Like the point of this hypothetical is that it's not realistic and that it probably would never happen, though.
I mean,
so I feel like arguing about it doesn't really matter.
But does it? I mean, it's hypothetical, but if we're just like tracing what we think our civilization will happen, or what will happen to our civilization if we continue to progress, because like, if you think about it, Benjamin Franklin flew a fucking kite and had a key on it and discovered lightning or whatever the fuck. I don't know what that experiment was for. Did he like want to kill himself? I don't understand. He's like, yeah, that big scary boom. Let's
boom.
Boom.
Y'all are fucking cornballs. Like, I want to go kiss it or some shit. Like, why
Let's
the
say
hell?
Hypothetically.
Let's say hypothetically, for the sake of an
hypothetically
argument.
speaking.
No, but like, genuinely, what the fuck was that guy thinking? I mean, thank you, Benjamin Franklin, but holy shit, dude. What?
The Grand Canyon.
True. I don't know what he's saying either.
I don't know what he's saying either. So, like, what were we even talking about?
I don't know. I feel like the hypothetical is a little strange.
Money.
Wait.
It's an odd hypothetical.
Tell me why it's odd, though.
It is an odd hypothetical.
We're just speculating
for all the reasons
about the future.
it's just very, I mean, well, if we were speculating about the future, I mean, that none of what you said is possible, most likely.
Why do you, wait.
What if a bomb dropped on your head right now?
No. Why isn't it, why do you think this is not achievable? I mean, we have technology.
You're
like,
saying
you know,
infinite resources.
Literally, like, basically infinite, right? Listen, what if you went back to Victorian times where we had, like, plague doctors and, like, aura farming in their fucking plague doctor?
They were
like,
aura farming.
Like, tell me that fit wasn't kind of fire, bro. Like, holy shit. They were literally a crow. I want to start feeding the crows in my block of flats. That'll be fun. They were just straight aura farming. Tell me, like,
Are crows the ones that'll like
the crows are the ones that'll like
personal
remember your
bodyguard
faces.
for
yeah,
life?
they'll like literally
Yeah.
fucking die for it. But what was I talking? Fuck my life, bro.
I was saying your hypothetical is stupid.
No, it's not stupid. What if a bomb dropped on your head right now?
What if a bomb dropped on your head right now?
Dude, did you see there's another shooting? I swear that shit is staged. And oh, we're not getting political on this podcast.
Who was it?
Can't do that. Can't do it.
Charlie Kirky.
We're gonna stay.
I don't think that hypothetical
I want to be
is
taken
stupid.
off this podcast,
Anyway,
bro.
money.
I don't think that hypothetical is stupid at all. Why do you think it's stupid?
You're saying in the future we're gonna have infinite everything.
Why?
Okay, like I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
If you took a bag of Doritos or you took an iPhone to a fucking plague doctor and you showed them that shit, They would literally burn you at the stake for witchcraft.
What, how is this relevant?
Because technology advances so quickly, especially now that we have, I know that we dunk on AI, but I have a decent, you're off the podcast. I have a decent feeling that, like, if you think about it, it's being exponential, right? It's like exponential. So I have a feeling that we are going to seriously like change how we approach the world or like receive information or whatever. Like everything is just progressed, good or bad. Like we went from television to YouTube videos and now we're on shorts, like they laid it out in Fahrenheit 451, but you know, that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, I think if you read sci-fi or some shit, or you're like just into speculating about the future, I think in 1,000 years, do you not think that it's entirely possible that we have put humans on every single planet in the solar system, like made them all habitable, like terraformed them literally to support human life? In 1,000 years, we will
maybe
1,000
Mars.
years,
maybe Mars, but that's about
1,000. Like, listen, in the past 100 years, we've already sent someone to the moon. They can't stay there yet, right? We did, right?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Neil Armstrong and shit. And
Open
we just had
the
Artemis.
schools, bro.
Oh my god. Wait.
Shut the
no.
fuck up.
Oh my god, bro.
Did we send someone to the moon?
Didn't you literally go outside and watch a rocket launch?
Well, technically,
no. They're saying in 1969 when Neil fucking Armstrong went to the moon, jackass.
when Neil Armstrong went to where? The green screen?
This has got to be rage bait. It's got to be W rage bait. W rage bait.
This is W rage bait. You got me. You got me.
You got me. I gotta say, you got our asses.
No, I'm just asking. I'm like curious. Like, did Neil Armstrong go to the moon? Buzz Aldrin?
Buzzy Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin? Did he?
Okay. Like,
Budweiser.
I think in the next 100 years, we could probably have people living on the moon. In the next 200 years, people living on Mars. In the next 300, and then it's just exponential from there. Then we'll have like every single fucking planet.
First, I gotta ask, what is the point of us sending someone to live on the moon, though?
Science, because we can. Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably true.
Like I know that another 2 billion to Israel.
We gotta get to the moon first. We gotta get to the moon first. So. Once we get to the moon, we could probably have someone live there. But once we do that, we gotta get the step one first. Like one small step for man first, you know.
Like we used to fucking have carrier pigeons that sent shit, right?
Do we believe that? We believe in carrier pigeons? Like, how do we train? How do we train the birds to like fly across the ocean?
They're still domesticated. We've like deadass forgotten that we've domesticated them. Yeah, we literally ditched them. Like as soon as they weren't useful to us anymore, we deadass just ditched them.
Really?
That's why there's just pigeons everywhere. Yeah. Just left them to.
Wait, pigeons like actually like we actually like train
not across
pigeons.
Not across the ocean.
Across a city, maybe, or across like fucking front lines of a trench warfare in World War. What the fuck, you know?
But like, how does a pigeon know to like fly from New York City?
Did they teach you about migrations in high school or in I don't know, like?
Yeah, but like, how does it know to go?
How does a dog? I mean, how does a dog know where home is? Like, scent, using their eyes. I don't know.
Dogs are geniuses. Dogs are just like
what?
I don't know.
Like what are we chatting?
Either Drew has completely lost the plot or we have.
Dude, I can't tell what's going on anymore, bro. I think every single week we like get more schizo on this podcast. Like if you listen to each episode in the order that it's released, it's just like a descent into insanity, bro.
Like I'm holding a conversation, but like I don't know what Drew's talking about, bro.
All I was asking was, did Neil Armstrong really go to the moon? I was just curious. Like I had a genuine question.
Do you think the Earth is flat?
That's all I was just asking.
Who's asking?
Is the Earth flat?
That's a tough one.
This has to be rage bait.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm actually not too sure because like if you fly up like super duper far into the sky, It
This
looks
ain't
pretty
Minecraft,
flat,
motherfucker.
Like, there's no curvature. Oh my, dude, you're right. I forgot to turn my
Drew,
render
Big
distance
Bang
up.
or
Oh my
Pangria?
god. Oh, I'm gonna. Pangria. Yo, Pangria.
Dude, that clip is, I
neither?
actually don't believe that XQC is a real human.
Bro, you know that like some people just didn't pay attention in like elementary school, right?
No, but like the U.S. school system is, they literally teach us the same thing like for like 5 years in a row.
Okay. You gotta understand that like we go to an established university or whatever the fuck, right? And if you're like the way that the IQ system works is that for every single person, like it's a standard bell curve, like it's a standard distribution. For every person that has a 130 IQ, there's a motherfucker with a 70 IQ. All right.
For every object is an equal and opposite.
Every action has a equal
Every
and opposite.
action has an equal, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, he was kind of discovering
Isaac Newton discovering that if you don't move something, it doesn't move. Holy shit.
He was kind of spitting though.
No, but like.
True.
But I'm just saying, like, can you not see that the standard, like, just extrapolating from what we've seen about technological improvements, do you not think that we're going to continue going at such a quick pace that we're going to probably figure out how to open portals? And then we can make portal
what
IRL.
you're describing is like exponential growth. Like so if you look at like when you look at some of the shit that is like what do we think the world will be like in the year 2000, and they say like flying cars and like all this shit, we have none of that. Like yes, technology is moving faster, but like it's not going to get to that point this fast. Like that's going to be at least several thousand years.
Okay, then in like 100,000 years, then we're putting back the hypothetical, hey, are we going to live in a post-scarcity society? And like we're talking 100,000 year time scale, right? Surely by then we figured out how to solve world hunger.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope if the human race lives that long, then I hope that we would by then, but
would
I
it
have no
not
idea.
be, would it not, oh my god, I actually sound like Ben Shapiro right now.
What was the original question
The
again?
original question was, is it inevitable that human society will develop some kind of currency? Or not human society, any society, right? Any sufficiently intelligent society. Like on the level of intelligence that we are, let's just say, right? Basically, you can think about it like if we cloned Earth and just set it back. Wait, yeah, this is a great question. If we just cloned Earth and set it back to the first Homo sapiens, and we just let it develop exactly like we let them develop.
Why did you say it like that?
I didn't say it weird. What the fuck are you talking about? Are we going to have the are we going to have them develop some kind of currency?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I said it earlier, but like you got to think of all of these places, like ancient like Mesopotamian like civilizations. All of them developed currencies. Well, maybe not. I don't know if that's necessarily 100% true. I'd have to check, but I would assume so. So like all of these places were far enough that they independently developed this sort of thing that I don't find it unlikely to believe that if you were like, I don't find it unlikely to believe that this is just a natural thing that would always be invented over time.
Okay, y'all are gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments because I might be talking out of my ass. But I'm fairly certain that there are like uncontacted tribes or some shit, which by the way is like a fucking crazy
North Sentinel Islands one, yeah.
And they do shit off of just like mutual favors, basically. Like it's kind of like, it's almost like trading and bartering of some sort, but it's also...
Well, it's exactly that. I mean, trading and bartering doesn't necessarily have to be it's a good or a service.
So it is just still trading and bartering.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be so
money
fantastic?
like currency is just bartering and trading, but you have like fancy, it's like
numbers.
Yeah, but we are using like a fancy dollar instead. But you had to get that dollar by by exchanging your work for it. So it carries the same value as, it's just that value like consolidated into a piece of paper.
Who's been quiet in the class lately? I'm gonna call on someone. Drew, what do you think?
What?
Oh Lord, have mercy.
What's up?
I won't repeat the question.
What's going on?
Start talking.
Drew, just say I agree with Matthew.
Bro, is this a fucking Canvas
I
discussion
agree with
post?
Matthew.
Goddamn. Elaborate.
Say he already said all the most important thing.
He said already the most
Bro,
important stuff.
on the podcast.
I didn't even tell him to say that.
So question, do y'all
Yes,
think that
bro,
Neil Armstrong
yes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. Bro. I'm gonna crash out. Okay.
Yes, bro. I believe Neil Armstrong went to. Do you believe in Big Bang or Pangea?
It's so like Neil Armstrong, right?
Awesome,
I'm following.
Dude, I've met him.
This guy. Let's pull a picture of Neil Armstrong real quick.
Okay.
Neil Armstrong.
This guy.
So this guy, we're looking at this guy. We actually believe this guy went to the moon.
This guy specifically, or any guy would have done.
Like this guy.
Sure,
like this
bro.
guy. Like, do you think there's any dot between those two eyes?
What,
bro?
are you saying he's ugly? Like I don't get what's going on.
No. I'm just thinking like, do you think there's any like dots?
Why does it
behind,
matter?
Like, Armstrong's eyes, you know? Because I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's like just a really good actor.
Yo.
I don't know.
We have lost the plot.
What are we chatting? What are we?
Anyway,
Where's the bit coming from? Do you just really want to talk about how you don't think Neil Armstrong actually went to the moon? Is that what's happening?
Think?
What do you describe the thing that goes on in your head?
I don't think he went to the moon.
So back to the topic at hand. Money.
Give me the money.
This is going great.
This is just
We
Yeah.
know.
yeah, how okay, in a post-scarcity society, let's just go back to the question, right? Do you not think that people would okay, do you not think that we would just not need money anymore?
Well, yes, I would say to answer your question, probably not.
I started writing a novel about a year ago, and I really like sci-fi.
It's called Faster Than the Speed of Love.
Whoa. Wait, that's actually kind of like Aura.
That's the name of Brian Griffin's fucking novel. Let's not get.
I have a big question.
hear
I have
it.
a big important question I could ask that is related to the main topic of currency.
I
Y'all
have
think
no
UBI
idea
will
what
be a real
you
thing?
just said.
Universal basic income.
No.
Basically,
Not because
the concept
I don't think
of
it's
where people are
every
given
single
an
person on this
annual
planet.
salary, even though they don't work.
no.
Universal.
And let
basic
me tell you
income.
why.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. I'm just kidding. I want to be John Kiriakou so bad, bro. No.
No, like I'm genuinely curious, like what you guys think, because it's been a big topic with AI because of the level of jobs that AI is currently already on track to replacing, and AI is at nowhere close to its level of development.
issue is that
like it'll probably be, you know,
The issue is
max
that
level of
while
development.
AI is quite impressive, it's still shit at everything it does. It's kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none type of deal.
So
Yeah, Jack in all of the trades, but not men.
Yeah.
yes, I agree.
For right now,
right
yeah.
now. But there's also if we're following what AI development has done, then it's probably about 5% to where it's at 5% level in its current potential.
Okay. I mean,
Like there's a
right.
there's a
The thing
lot
is,
more
like,
room
if
for it
you
to
ask,
develop.
if you ask AI to play chess with you, right, it's gonna fucking stumble. It is gonna drool all over the keyboard, right? But if that AI were like, oh, okay, we're playing chess, let me use stockfish. Like it just knows everything. Like it knows every single like the chess itself. It just has stockfish, right? If you don't know, stockfish is right now the world's strongest chess engine. It like beats every single human unequivocally. It's like basically like no human can ever even dream of beating it because it uses such powerful computers and it's been trained for so long. It's just like honestly a work of art. But it's like if you could somehow consult the master in every single situation, right? I mean, that's if I had to guess, like, hey, describe AGI, which is artificial general intelligence. Like, it's master of all, basically. First of all, that concept is terrifying. Second of all, like this is exactly the plot of Overwatch. Is they had an AGI. It was called Anubis. I think they were like, okay, fix climate change or some shit. And then it was like, oh, climate change. Well, humans are causing all the problems. Let me just start killing everyone. And then the Omnic crisis started. Sorry, I nerded out for a second, but
Overwatch back.
But what was your point, Drew?
I have no idea.
I don't really remember my point. I was just curious if like you guys thought I would ever be
universal wage.
Urinary tract infection.
No. And let me give you an example.
Bartuli. Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Capitalism. We rely far too hard right now. We rely far too hard right now on exploiting exploitable people. Like, I have 2 chocolate bars that I'm going through right now. One is 85% cocoa and one is 90% cocoa. I had the pleasure of actually meeting the children in Kenya who picked the cacao berries for me. They're not paid well.
Is this true?
I'm kidding. No, they did not fly me out.
Oh, son.
But it just benefit, like right now, the people who are in power, the people who make the laws, the people who have the power to make universal income a reality have vested interests in doing the exact opposite by exploiting like how the fuck do you think Kirkland Signature makes their shit so cheap? There's a Meat Canyon video about this.
Kirkland Signature?
It's Costco, right?
Yeah, it's the Costco like name brand.
Generic.
Generic brand. You can like, dude, what don't they have at Costco at this point? Yeah, let me get my Kirkland Signature abortion at Costco. I gotta go to Costco for my colonoscopy, bro.
I got my glasses at Costco.
Yeah, I got my glasses at Costco too. They do like eye exams, they do tires, they do vacations, they do like what the hell, bro? You know, actually, funny story. I'm pissed off at Costco. Because today, and by the way, this was with my girlfriend. So I was embarrassed. Me and my girlfriend were embarrassed, but Loki was more of an aura loss for me because I had just signed up for a Costco membership. I have been driving Uber Eats, and if you get to a certain level on the app, then they give you like a 1-year gold star membership for Costco.
Really?
And yeah, for free. But then you gotta pay after that.
Right.
But when I got there to the front desk, first of all, he's like, there was a guy in line, and he's like, oh, I'm helping another customer right now. Can y'all go stand over there in that spot? In that spot over there. In that spot. And he kept on fucking pointing, and he was so mean about it. And also, I thought he said, oh, there's like a literal spot, like a marker on the ground of where the line starts. But there was no line, so we didn't know where the end of the line was. So we were just like, oh, we'll just stand back here. And then when we get to the counter, the lady is like, hey, I need identification, and we're gonna pull up your file here. And she pulls up my file, and then she says, the address on your driver's license here doesn't match the address that you filled out when you signed up. I'm sorry, we can't help you. What the fuck is really what am I signing up for, bro? Yeah. What are you stamping my passport? Am I about to go overseas, bro? Like, what am I about to cross the fucking border, bro? You want to search my bags? Like, what the hell, bro? And you used to be able to mooch off of your parents' Costco membership. They wouldn't check the pictures. No, they fucking check the pictures. That's why I shop at Sam's Club, because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a gaff.
Yeah. They don't gaff. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Okay, this is a good Costco or Sam's Club, just in general.
I think you're gonna maybe you're gonna get more value at Costco, but like, I'm sorry, bro. Their customer service let me down, and Sam's Club has at least done the job well enough for me right now. So, I mean,
fair enough.
Not much.
Yeah, I would say, cause like I grew up going to Sam's Club instead of like Costco, and honestly, like. I've also been to Costco, but like unironically, I don't really see there's not all that much of a difference.
If anything, the parking lot at Sam's Club is easier to get a spot in, because at Costco it's like, Jesus,
true,
dude,
it's a living
genuinely,
nightmare.
You just have to see it to believe it. I was gonna say I saw a motherfucker steal my spot at Costco, but it was actually at Sam's Club. Like, we were literally there first. Whatever, bro. I'm not that pressed about it. I'm not.
You were very pressed about it.
Did I almost buy like a cheap cake at Sam's Club so I could see it on their windshield? No. Kind of got close to it. One time I was crossing a crosswalk and there was a lady taking a blinking yellow left turn, and she honked at me and my friend. And goddamn, do I wish that I had a drink in my hand right then, because it would have looked so good on her windshield. She fucking honked at us.
You are one spiteful motherfucker.
We had the right of way. There's also another time today, literally today, when there was a motherfucker who honked at us for no reason, literally no reason. Because we were driving down the main road and he wanted to merge in by a right turn. But there was traffic. It was all the way backed up. And we just happened to be the poor motherfucker that he took his anger out on, because he honked at us. And then so I gave him this bombastic side eye, and I thumbs downed him. I don't even throw up the middle finger anymore. I literally hit the thumbs down on them, because it's so much funnier.
I've heard that's way better. I've heard it's way better. Yeah.
You hit the like fucking league emote.
My cousin was telling me how when people are road raging at him, he just stares at them and then thumbs downs them after like 10 seconds of staring at them. It's like, it's way better than flipping them off and getting pissed off. It just stares at them and then just
it was like down. Two ginormous men.
Exactly.
And then like my tiny girlfriend and I. And so they started staring us down, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, they're gonna pull a fucking Glock 19 at us and fucking shoot us, bro. So thank God at the next intersection, they turned left and we turned right. But you know what we should have done is blown a raspberry at them. Like, hold on. No. Like,
you go, bleh.
No. It's like,
well, no, I know what a raspberry is.
No. But like, hold on, let me turn on my camera. You do this.
Hold on. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wait, do it one more time. Wait, I missed it.
Well, wait, can you take a screenshot so we can put it in the podcast for reference?
Yeah, I got you.
Like, hit the emo on them, bro. Hit the emo on them. Do y'all have any stories of people who road raged at you and for stupid reasons?
No, I don't have one of like someone road raging for like an unreasonable reason. I had so my car, the first car I had, originally we bought it like cheap or whatever. We bought it through wherever it was, like one of the lots where it's like very used cars. And my specific car had the problem that you basically could not see out of the back windshield.
Oh.
And so what happened was, like, whenever I would go to turn into somewhere, I can't fucking see anything behind me. And so I became like super paranoid that like some motherfucker was going to like not stop, which is like pretty irrational. But like in my brain, I was like, well, if I don't take the turn really fast, some motherfucker's just gonna hit me. And so I just ended up having this habit of like taking corners or like turns way too fast. And so one time I turned into my neighborhood and I low-key almost just like full-on plowed into the guy turning out. And he started fucking yelling at me, and I was like, nah, like you are low-key justified.
Holy shit.
And then we got it fixed because I told my parents.
I used to work at a Target Starbucks, and genuinely, every single time, okay, oh my God, they had this stupid policy, okay? So if y'all have ever had to punch in and out for work, then I don't know if y'all have ever had this issue, but they were super fucking strict about timing, like I guess as they should be. But the thing is, you're marked as a tardy without, and on their system, they don't tell you how tardy you were. And a lot of the time, just due to poor planning on my part, I would just be about like 5 or 6 minutes late. It was exactly 5 minutes on the dot that it would just be marked as a tardy. But if I showed up to work 2 hours late, it would still count as the same tardy, and it wouldn't say 2 hours. So eventually I racked up a couple of those, and my boss like had to sit me down, and she literally read from a fucking script, and she looks like she did not want to do it because she was so nice, but she was like, all Target employees are required to show up on work to work ready to work. I don't know, it was like a fucking script. But she was like, is there anything you need from my end to help you show up to work on time? And I'm like, does it tell you how late I am? Because like, yeah, all I need to do is literally get out of the house like 10 minutes earlier and I'd be fine. But no, it's just marked as a tardy. So I could get to work like 2 hours late and like get away and say, oh yeah, I just got to work 5 minutes late. But like, I don't, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know if y'all have worked like minimum wage jobs, but does that happen for y'all?
I have no.
I was an hour late yesterday, and
does it affect your performance? Oh, fair.
It affects how much money I make.
Yeah, you like punch in, punch out.
That's about it.
Do they get like mad at you if you start? I mean, I understand that, you know, anyone would be pissed if you call out of anything.
I just call them ahead of time. I'm like, yeah, this happened. Gonna be an hour late, and they're like,
and
yeah,
you are
you
get to drive cars. You are a what's it called? Not a chauffeur.
Chauffeur.
Yeah, valet.
A valet.
I will happily diss Target. In my experience, in my experience, it was just I think working any minimum wage job, if it's not like an independent thing, it's just like not good. No one wants to stock shelves, like, let's be real. Uber Eats pays, like, depending on the area you live in, Uber Eats just pays more. But the specific reason why my Target job sucked is that it was understaffed, which I guess is like, it varies from Target to Target. But Starbucks was fun because it actually wasn't mind numbing. Like, you needed some amount of brain power because you were making drinks. But if you're like a cashier, and even worse, if you're in the back room, you're no clipped into the back rooms. If you like were backstocking, if you were stocking shelves, like, at least you can have an AirPod in, I guess. But holy fuck, was that mind numbing. But it was understaffed and poorly managed. I'll just say that. And I mean, do you think I should cut that out? I don't care if it comes back to me. I'm done working there.
No. Yeah. If you're done working there, it doesn't matter.
They also, I don't know if I should say this, but they also like stole my wages because we weren't allowed to keep our tips, which is like not allowed under law. But it's like, I don't know. I don't like that system because it's a corruptible, like, the Department of Labor has a lot more pressing issues than like my $15 of that's just how the world works.
So I'm pretty sure here's what's legal and what's not legal. It's legal for them to say, no, you can't take tips on the job, and you're allowed to get in trouble for it.
But the way that,
but they're not allowed to take it from you.
Okay, here's the thing. We can say that we don't accept tips, but a lot of the time they just force the money into us anyways. And if they hand the money to you, it's then considered a tip. Or if they leave it on the counter and it's like implied that it's a tip, it's still a tip. And that you cannot do. If the customer insists and they put the money on the counter, I'm putting it in my fucking pocket. I'm sorry. Being
Fair
understaffed
enough.
also means
Someone
like,
handing you money. They're handing you money.
who the fuck cares? We were already understaffed. You're gonna fire me over that? Like, please do. I'm just kidding. Please don't. I don't need it on my resume. The one downside of doing Uber Eats is that, holy fuck, dude. Some weeks I make like 30 an hour. Some weeks I make 20 an hour. Every single week it beats 15 an hour. But it just like doesn't look as good on a resume. Like, is it? Like, I think it's like kind of negligible because you just make so much fucking money, and it's so flexible. The only person you harm by showing up to work late is you. And I guess your customers, poor customers who don't get their Chick-fil-A on time.
No.
What?
I like to judge motherfuckers' orders and just like try to see how fat they are. Am I like evil? Am I going to hell?
Yes, you're the asshole. You're the asshole.
I'm just being realistic, bro. Like, let's be real.
That is pretty fair, actually.
I'm not gonna tell it to them. You know, the tip to getting tips in Uber Eats is to
Tip to tip.
to tip. Some people be tipping.
Whoa.
Yesterday I got like two $11 tips, and I'm like, dude, you're acting like I gave you the tip. I'm talking about my tip. But the key is that
right.
you know when drivers, they usually like take a picture of it. It's sent to the customer so that they can know where you dropped it off. But you can also write a note, and usually people will write, hey, I left it at the front door or some shit, right? What I do, I hit the enjoy your dinner exclamation point colon end parentheses, the little smiley face, hit send.
What?
Promise you no one else does that. It's so unbelievably easy. You just hit that shit. What do you mean what? I just write a little note saying enjoy.
Oh.
People be tipping.
I thought you were saying, you know, when other people like tell you where their order is, I just write a note and I say enjoy your food, and then I never tell them where it is.
They can tell from the picture. I'm sorry, but like I know we were talking about 70 IQ people earlier. If I show you a picture of the front door with the bag on it on the porch, and
well,
you still
I
can't
thought you were
find the
saying
food,
I thought you were saying that you just didn't send a picture, because you mentioned the first part. I was like, geez, he just not.
a lot of the
do
time
that.
people have a lot of the time people have those Ring cameras, and sometimes when there's
Right.
pizza, I quote the pizza time from that one Spider-Man movie.
Pizza time.
Pizza
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Also, by the way, specifically in the context of that one movie, Spider-Man and the pizza chain that he worked with, they had a 30-minute guarantee where after ordering, the pizza was guaranteed to be there in 30 minutes or it was all free. I don't think that's realistic. Covering the entirety of Manhattan on a bike.
Some of
Spider-Man?
them have that. Like, there are some ones that do that, but how long did you say it was?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? I don't know. I feel like most people just aren't like super peeved if it's like a couple minutes late, and aren't like, ooh, I'm gonna monitor the pizza guy to make sure that he's exactly on. Like, I don't think people are that.
If you're a
like,
cheap fuck, then you know.
well, yeah, but like they take the chance that like not everyone's gonna be like that.
Well, the thing is that people did start like counting the time and like not abusing it, but you know, like actually calling it in if it was 31 minutes late. And so I think in that specific Spider-Man movie, that was a fun movie. But in that specific Spider-Man movie, a lot of the pizza chains now in New York, I know, don't have that 30-minute guarantee or any minute guarantee. What I do know is that I actually don't know what I know. I was like gonna transition to a point, but I just truly don't know what I know. What's your go-to fast food?
Chick-fil-A.
We know, Drew. We know.
What's your order?
Yeah. Oh, I switched up a lot. If I had to narrow it down, I would say a
Probably
Chick-fil-A
something with
sandwich
chicken in it.
with Chick-fil-A sandwich, American cheese, and lettuce. I want to say, I'm just gonna say a side of fries because it's basic, and I do get a regular side of large fries, and then a cookies and cream milkshake with chocolate syrup in the mix. Yeah, I'm the biggest. I'm the smallest big back you'll ever know.
Yeah.
I'm the smallest big back you'll ever know.
Someone
Genuinely, I eat so
God.
much food, and
Are
I'm
you
still
tall?
small.
You're
5'10".
like really not tall either. That's interesting. The way that
5'10's above average.
I mean, I'm
How
also
tall are you, Eddie?
like I'm 5'9". I think the doctor
I was
said
gonna
5'10",
say, I remember
but
being taller than you. I'm 5'10".
was it by like 1 inch? Because then I'm probably 5'9".
I don't think it was by 1 inch.
You're not 5'10", dude. I'm 5. I have to be 5'9".
I'm 5'10 and a half, maybe.
Oh God, we're putting half inches over here like we're measuring dicks.
Well, you're saying, well, you can't be that tall. You're the one I'm trying to give you credit.
Oh shit, my bad.
I'm saying I'm taller, so you're not shorter.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I hate to change the topic, but I just realized I have 4. Oh my God, I dropped 1. Oh my God, it's gone. Oh, I got it back. I have 4 free Chick-fil-A cards right here. One of them is a choice of milkshake. Another one is a choice of chicken strips or chicken nuggets. Another one is chicken nuggets or chicken strips. And then I have one that is another frosted lemonade. Wow.
Wait,
that's
why
amazing.
was there so much chicken? Does Chick-fil-A like only have chicken stuff?
It's almost like that's the name of the restaurant.
Do they have
Chick-fil-A.
Do they have a salad? Do you think they have beef?
I think so. I don't think they have beef.
Do you think they have like fish, like salmon, fried fish?
I know they're like, cause isn't it like a lot of them do have like something like that? Cause like McDonald's has like the fish-o-filet or whatever. So like they probably have something like that. Well, it's for people during.
Just say the fish fillet.
I've tried it.
Well, but
It's
it's
not
for it's because of what's that, the Catholic part of the month where you're not allowed to eat, like of Lent or whatever.
Instead, you know what's crazy? So it is Catholic, but in my humble opinion, I actually do think it's a biblical thing. I do think it's a biblical thing. If you, I don't want to say believe, but like, I don't know. I guess it's one of the biblical things that's like an open to interpretation thing.
But like they have it because
anyway, yeah.
I would assume that like Chick-fil-A would have it because it's a very Christian oriented.
Oh, Chick-fil-A just shuts down.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, you're so
day.
right.
Yeah.
You are so
Because
right.
Sundays and then Easter.
So I guess maybe they wouldn't.
Yeah.
By the way,
Because is that part of the week on Sunday, or is it just like the whole week?
It's Friday. It's Good Friday. You're not allowed to have meat.
Okay.
And I actually got what did I get? I had do you guys have Culver's near you?
Yeah.
In NC? You do? So I actually I think it wasn't the fish bowl. It was like a Culver's fish sandwich. That's what it was. That's what I had that day. It was really, really good. Good excuse to try it. Highly recommend trying the Culver's fish sandwich because it's stupid good for no reason. It's the North Atlantic cod sandwich. Is exactly what it is. It's really good. Really, really. It's literally just a cod sandwich.
By the way, I was just trying to rage bait. I feel so bad I have to admit, but I was just trying to rage bait Drew because of his NASA his stupid moon landing shit. That I was like, oh, do they serve beef? Why do they serve chicken at Chick-fil-A?
Oh.
Wait, but do you actually? Oh wait, I'm getting baited. I'm literally getting baited as we speak.
Dude, the bait is so good that he actually like came back to it.
Fall for it?
He came back to it like
so
30
funny.
minutes later.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, you fucking got his ass.
No, I am like, no. Eddie, do you think that Neil Armstrong actually went to the moon though? Like Loki?
So my favorite fast food.
Oh, dude,
I mean, I would say McDonald's. I try not to eat it too much because like after I ate a little bit and I was like, I wonder what the ingredients are, and I searched it up online. I'm like, oh, I'm so good. I fear. But sometimes
Pro
I'll just
tip:
get the
don't ever do that. If you want to like live your life in bliss, don't do that.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta know.
Do what?
Like look at the ingredients.
No, like look at what's in your food. Yeah,
Sometimes you don't want to know what goes into the hot dog.
the glizzy.
But no, like whatchamacallit. Sometimes I'll get the $1.50 fries at McDonald's. I get the little offer.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? You want to stop it there? We're gonna keep it short today. Bless you.
Why not?
Zercy, we're done talking.
Yeah,
You're done listening. Where can they find you?
Zercy, I have a quick question for you before you answer that question. Do you think Neil Armstrong really went to the moon? No. Where can we find Zercy at?
Twitch.tv/Zercy, YouTube channel by the same name. Surely I'll be uploading videos on it though. Surely. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 to 7 around that time. You can come hang. Yeah.
Mantra. You think Neil Armstrong?
Dude.
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna crash out. When your phone storage full, so you have to decide between deleting family pics or your Overwatch play of the games.
I saw that the other day.
Real.
Or your Google search history of
Upload the play of the games to a cloud and then delete the family pics. So real.
What's the wait? What is the what? Why would you still have to delete the?
The joke is that.
No, I get the joke. I'm just. I get it.
Y'all can find me at twitch.tv/mantra with a HD. It's gonna be all in the description. It's mantra on YouTube and like a bunch of other channels. I also run a podcast. It's called the Hyperdash podcast. Oh wait, that's what you're listening to. Someone laugh, please. Someone laugh. Oh my god. All right, get out of here, skedaddle. Peter.
Peter.